Hello and welcome to Vanilla Railroad for Beginners. I am Satchmo and this is episode 8, the one where we build our train factory, our oil factory, oil refinery area, and we finished tapping into this copper down here. So let's go ahead and do that part first. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate the support, the comments, the suggestions, the whatever else you guys are doing to make me happy. Thank you for those things. How many of these do I have? 100? I'll take them all. Let's do a small amount of inventory management first while I'm thinking about it. Iron plates can go where iron plates go. Copper plates can go where copper plates go. Copper wire can go where copper wire goes. Steel come up here. Go there. And then here's my ores and stuff. Those can go down south. I'm getting a little alert here that my research queue is finished. Let's go ahead and start working on power. I want to start working on some solar. So, let's see. Where is my accumulators? There we are. What do you need? You need that. Power, accumulators. What else am I missing for accumulators? Oh, a lot of things. So that I need my oil set up as well. Excuse me. Fluid handling. Yeah, a lot of things. There we go. That should be fine for now. So set up all the research that I need for my oil. I can go ahead and put this coal away, the iron away, and the stone. There's a brick factory over here somewhere. Inventory's looking pretty good for the most part. I will probably eventually put bricks and concrete down all over the factory and put like walking paths and driving paths and everything else. But today is not that day. Nor is tomorrow. One day though. There we go, some ghost images working here. Let's go ahead and try to fully tap this copper so I don't have to come back to it. I've already done too much like backtracking and walking around and stuff. I'm about to go ahead and finish this up. Dropping down real quick to get them out of the way. Soon, I will have like grenades and a tank and a rocket launcher and a really fast machine gun, this and the other. And you can just literally like just blow your way through these forests. And that's a lot of fun. It's kind of a running joke in the Factorio community that trees are the main bad guy in the game, or the actual bad guy in the game. They're the main enemy. I think they call it the enemy. Trees are the real enemy. And you can probably see how that would be true, because they are a little bit of a nuisance for sure. I'll just do that. That's kind of stupid. I'll split it in half so that I can get 2 people on it. 2 people. These are people now. Alright. So let's merge. I guess I'll merge them out here. It's a little crammed, but it is what it is. Run you out. Run you out. There we go. You stop. Stop the presses. Alright, let's merge. Let's do a 4-2, which is the same one I did last time. It's here in this book. 4-2. Oh, there isn't a 4-2. There's a 4-3. That's right. You know what? Actually, I can just build like a quick 4-2 myself. You know, I can just like merge. It won't be like the most efficient thing in the whole wide world, but it'll get the job done. So I'll just take you 2 and go that way. I know it's uneven. And then I'll take you 2 and go that way. Something like that. And that'll be that. Let's go ahead and try to use up these power poles. Yeah, let's power all this. And let's power that could be one more over. sometimes when you're running with them, it doesn't place them like where you think it would, or where it otherwise should. But that's okay. A little bit of light. There we go. Okay. Yeah, not the best thing ever, because this is obviously a little bit more skewed to the top than to the bottom. But I only have one copper. These are both feeding only one light anyway, so it's just not that big a deal. So there we go. I shouldn't have to come back here, except for maybe to reorganize these belts a little bit. So, I don't think... I'm not going to do the merge thing over here to put this on both sides of the belt. I think that's just not worth it. Alright. Take that off the box. Done. Let me get a sip of coffee real quick while I run north. One thing I can do... Nah, screw it. I'm not going to do all that. I will eventually balance these lanes too, so I'm not just taking off this left side like I am right now. I'm literally just taking off this left side. I can do that. That'll help. Yeah, I will eventually balance all this, but just right now it's just not that important. Okay, let's put down some more stuff. I want to put down a chemical mall next. And let's see, I want these to line up the best I can. And also I want them to be kind of spread out. I don't have the most, I don't have infinite room up north, but I do want them to be spread out. Especially because it makes it a little bit easier to pull off of the buses if they're not so crunched together. So go ahead and put these down. If you like what's happening here, these carry the recipe with them if they come from a blueprint where the recipe was included. But you'll notice that some of them do not have the recipe with them. And that is because... that is because I do not have these researched yet. So there's something that goes into these that I don't have researched. And so even when it does become researched, it won't automatically put the recipe in these machines. I will have to come back and manually do that. So it's just something to keep in mind. There is kind of a quick way to do that, which is to take the blueprint and just put it back down on top of this. If it matches up perfectly, then that's fine, it'll just match. But if it doesn't, you'll have to shift click it, and shift will it'll say put down what you can put down and ignore the things that you can't. So let me make boxes. I'm gonna make a small factory for boxes. There we go. Scoop him up. Put him down. Get out of the way. Yeah, I may just make two. There we go. Those factories so I can get some boxes made. Okay, where was I at? You shouldn't instance with proposition. Where was I? That way. Making sure that I don't miss these. I do tend to. I think that's everything. Yep. Now I can start on the belt. Where's my... I don't have lamps. I didn't include lamps in this blueprint. Put a lamp there. Put a lamp there. Put a lamp there. There we go. So something I was thinking about, this is just kind of me thinking out loud. I like to do, if this goes well and I continue making Let's Plays, which I intend to, I mean, obviously I'll get better at it in the future and have a little bit more viewership and this and the other. But anyway, if there's enough support for it and my schedule allows for it and everything else lines up the way it should, I'd like to do a Let's Play series of the Elder Scrolls. And I'd like to do the entire Let me stop this real quick. 250. Let me just get you out of the way. I knew it was almost done, but this is gonna move a lot faster, and I really need the research done for the other stuff first before I do the solar. I got a little ambitious with that. Anyway, I'd like to do the entire Elder Scrolls series. I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan. However, I haven't played the first 2 games. I just never did. That is Arena and Daggerfall. So that would be fun because it'd be a first time playing those games. So that'd be kind of cool. And I won't do any proper research on it or anything like that. Sorry, sometimes I have to stop while I do this so I can think. I won't do any real research or anything like that, or I'll kind of do it blind. But I'll do all 5 games: Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Which I don't know, even saying Skyrim right now sounds like a meme, but I think that'd be a lot of fun. I love that series. It's a really great game. Those are really great games. And like I say, I haven't played a couple of them. That would be fun. But the real thing I think would be neat. I should have. Let me think of a solution here real quick. You see what I'm doing here. I need to cross under this. One way you can do it. It's a little funny because I don't like doing that. I don't really like doing that. You could do that. And then you can go under. That seems like a huge waste of resources. But, well, there you go. And then this line in the future would have to be there. And then everything matches back up. Right? So on and so forth. There we go there. He matches there. And then you come up there. Yeah, that'll work out. A little wonky, but I think in another playthrough, when I was practicing this, I think I switched where these were to avoid having that problem. But it'll be okay. It doesn't look too bad. Let me finish my thought, and then I'll explain what's happening here. In fact, I'll just go ahead and put down the next blueprint so I can just keep talking and do what I'm doing. Here's my train mall. A lot of train stuff to do. And my train mall, goes here. Yeah, he comes way out to the left. Is that how I was doing it last time? I think I actually had it after this one. It's okay. Well, no, you know what? No. I can Control Z that. Let me put the train mall. I'll do what I was doing. I'd rather spin. I'd rather do it a little closer. That's just too far apart. Too far away. Okay. Yeah, that'll go there. Anyway, what I was thinking about doing, the kind of gimmick of the series would be to do kind of like a Blackadder type thing. I don't know if you're not familiar with Blackadder. It is a BBC TV show, an older BBC TV show, starring Rowan Atkinson as Edmund Blackadder. There are 4 seasons to the TV show, episodes 2, 3, and 4 being absolute gold. The first one being you have to be a fan. Let's put it that way. But 2 and 3 and 4 are absolute gold. Some of the best TV you're ever going to see. It's really, really, really good. At any rate, the idea is that it goes through 4 different periods of English history, or British history, whatever, however you want to say it. And it follows the lineage of one character, Edmund Blackadder. So in the first episode, I think, the first series is Edmund Blackadder, and then the second series takes place, sometime later, hundreds of years later, and he's Edmund Blackadder's, grandson or great-grandson or something like that. And I unfortunately don't remember all the details, but that's the idea of it. And then the next series takes place even later still, and he follows the lineage. So it's the same actor playing ostensibly the same character, but it is in a different time period, through the conceit that it's the lineage of the same character. Let me get some coffee real quick. and it's a really good show. It allows them a lot of it allows for a lot of good writing to be able to bounce around through different periods of history and be able to kind of satire different things that were happening while having, ostensibly the same character. He's a little bit different in all the episodes, all the different series, but anyway, how does that tie in? Well, I was thinking it would be really kind of cool to do the same thing with Elder Scrolls, where because the games take place in different periods of Tamriel's history, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe they move chronologically. You could do the same thing. I could make a character, and the rest of the games would be the lineage would be the same character. It would be the lineage of that same character. I need to remember that there's stone there. So it wouldn't have to be the exact same character. Like it would have to be like a warlock in all 5 games. It wouldn't have to be like the same playstyle or anything like that. But it would be like the lineage of the same character. So they'd have like a similar name or the same name or whatever else. And in terms of role playing purposes, I would play. It might play into that. It would. I don't know. It would add like a little bit of narrative to it, and it would make it seem like it wasn't just me playing arbitrary characters. They would have some meaning to them. They would have some sense of familiarity to them to tie the series together. I think it would be a neat idea. I'd love to know what you guys think about that idea. Is that a bad idea? Is that a good idea? Is that both? Is that both a bad and good idea? I have to put another power ball over here just for this. I could just do that then. Oh. Wait, what am I? I'm sorry, hold on, give me 1 second here. What's the first thing that needs the, go away. All of you go away. What's the first thing that needs circuits? Right here? Well, I could just do that then. It's the same concept. There we go. That was how I had it. I had something like that. I think that's more along those lines. I don't want to have to keep making these circuit factories over and over and over again, so I tried to build these next to each other so where they can steal the same circuits. I think I did that down here too, didn't I? Yeah, right here, where this guy grabs the circuits that's being made from this first factory. So it's just slightly less redundant. I know a lot of the stuff is is really redundant, but this is marginally less redundant this way. So there. He comes over, and then there. There we go. Iron goes there. Yeah, anyway, no, I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be a fun little idea. It'd be a fun idea for a Let's Play. I'd like to see how that would work. This is going to be my stone line. Yeah, there we go. Now, right now, it's my nothing line. I don't have any stone on it, so let me go ahead and plug stone in, and then that should work. Anyway, and then after all that gabbing, I should have my chemical factory set up, and I should have my train factory set up, things I will need to make trains with. Oops. There. And I think there's a stone line, yep, right there. There we go. We can expedite my little run here. Still waiting to drain out this stone brick line here, but that'll just be a little while. All right, should I explain? Not a whole lot to explain. This guy makes gears out of the iron here, puts that on a second belt. This guy, I don't like having to do this, have the separate line like just for one thing, all kind of by his lonesome over here, but it is what it is. Anyway, he feeds in stone to make the tracks. The sticks here go both ways. You get got signals over here. I have wagons. I'll have cargo wagons here, pumps, engines, and locomotives, and this is cargo wagons, so I'm not sure what this is. This is fluid wagons. This is the pipes right here. What do you call these damn things? Storage tanks. The storage tanks feed into the fluid wagons. So anyway, train mall. All the things you need for train. Do I have this mall set up? This is my chemical mall. There we go. Like I mentioned earlier, if you hold the blueprint over there and kind of shift click it, it'll just put down the recipes where they go. So that was able to do that. So now I can, this should have been going a little sooner, because now I have to wait for this stuff to be made before I do my next thing, but it's okay. So there we go, everything is being made, or at least now it is, because I got my stuff. Yep. Very happy. Okay. Train stuff, chemical stuff, sundry, a little bit of science, your main stuff here, pretty good little factory, everything looks, I need to finish this all. Everything's looking pretty good. A little scant on my iron here because I need to balance that. I can do that next. Yes, I can do that next because I need to wait for oil. Yeah, I need to wait for my oil stuff to be made. These guys right here, pump jacks and whatnot. I'm gonna need 20 something odd pump jacks to go down there and harvest that oil. So let me go in here and grab some belts. Also, I think I have the recipes for these now. Yep, belts, red splitters, and red monograms. There we go. Those were placed here from way long time ago. Yeah, that is going to destroy. That is going to destroy this iron. So that's okay. Just kind of balance your inward like that. That's what I'm going to do to solve this problem. It's not the way to do this. You know, it's like one of those like kids don't do this at home kind of things. It's not really the best way to do this, but it will work for now. Okay, everything is being made. If I've done my boxes right, I shouldn't be like, overproducing too much. Oh, here's a little clever thing I had to do. I think I mentioned this. I did mention this earlier with the steel, but I'll show you here. I only need the copper to come in so far as I need to make circuits. Now, if I were making circuits early in the factory, like a lot of people probably would recommend that I did, I wouldn't need this here. But anyway, I'll just pull the copper in to stop it right here, and then this guy will output onto half of the steel belt, iron belt. So he will be able to. So then it becomes the circuits go here instead of the copper. So. That was somewhat nifty. This guy is prioritizing the top here, and this will eventually drain, but I don't need nearly this many signals. Excuse me. This must be fluid wagon. Yes, it is. And I'll have fluid wagon just a little bit left. I only have a little bit left before I get fluid wagon. Okay, cool. How am I doing? I also need a military factory to start making some armor-piercing rounds and a couple other things. I should really work on that too, especially since... No, I said I was going to do max distance. Let's do max distance. Goes there, goes there. I don't know where you are yet, but you can go there too. Oh, everything's facing downward. Why did I do that? And why didn't you tell me? You saw me do that. Alright. Oh, those go there. There we go. Okay. You know what? While I'm waiting, I'll go ahead and do military too. And I don't think I have a military. I do not. So I'll have to wing this. It's not very much winging because it's a pretty simple thing to build, but how? Let's see. Space it out about that far apart. I need regular rounds. Oh, see, I don't have armor-piercing rounds researched. Yeah, let's go ahead and set up a couple more things. I need armor-piercing rounds. I don't need damage and stuff right now, but I do need more military. do some general research. So that's shooting speed. How do I get to? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Military 2. Yeah, you go away. Yes, military 2. That'll allow me the piercing rounds and the grenades, which is really what I need. Yeah, I can grade that. And then there's the walls and grenade damage and military science. That unlocks some pretty cool stuff. I'm not going to go too far down the military science. I really just need down piercing stuff in the grenades. That's really what I want for the time being. And then I can finish up my research on solar and get a little extra inventory space. Never hurts. I will eventually need better smelting. I don't need concrete, electric engines before too long. You know, whatever. Just sulfur is going to be important. Yep, for batteries. And then batteries are going to allow me to get some accumulators. So just going to wait. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Cool. Cool. Do I have enough? Well, first things first. Do I have enough engines to make a car? I did research automobilism. I did. So here's 8 engines. I'll take your 2. Build me a car, sir. Cool. There we go. Can I just do that? There. And it'll distribute it however, which way it does. Cool. Now I have a car. Cars get filled with coal. Well, not this one. This one gets filled with wood for the time being, which is going to run out pretty quickly. Finally got a car. Let's change my color. Type / color. I don't know. Red, green. I don't remember. I don't remember what I normally do. I don't remember. That's like a purple color. Red, green, blue. More blue. Yeah, I kind of like this blue color. Yeah, there we go. Got myself a car. The fuel is going to run out pretty rapidly, being that it's wood. So I will, well, not one to waste. I will go ahead and just store all of this directly in the car. I'll come back for some coal later. Burn out some clean, beautiful coal. Cool. Now I got myself a car to drive around. Alright, anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and grab the pump jacks and stuff that I need. So that I can harvest so I can start pulling oil out of the ground. 4? I only got 4? Oh, it's because he's hurting for circuits. Well, this is about to back up before too long. Ouch. Yeah, I really hate that that's not doing as it should. How fast do you guys build? Do I need to handcraft these? Oh, you know what else I need to do? I know I'm being a little harebrained right now, but I need to do... Oh, it's 29 minutes into the video. Wow, things have gotten ahead of me. Okay, so I will do... we'll do the last thing that I just mentioned that I was going to do, and then next episode we'll actually set up the chemical stuff. So what I'm going to do this time is build a assembly machine 2. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So, there. He needs the gears. I need steel. I need those. And then I need iron and, steel and, whatever those things are called. That can go on that side, and steel can go on the other half of this belt. Stop moving. Okay. So yeah, so steel and circuits will share a belt. You can feed into there. Oh, you know what? It'd be better if you were there. With that, yes, that'll mess that up. See, that's why I don't like these power poles. They're too small. The range is too small. Okay, there we go. These factories have a crafting speed of 0.75, whereas the initial ones have a speed of 0.5. So it is 50% faster. So I can take some of these as soon as I get a couple of them. That's 5 already. There we go. Take 5 of those, and I can just put them down on top of these to make them go faster. So like right there, I can just upgrade him, and then now this will go a little bit faster than before. In fact, I'm going to take you off the bar and put you on the bar. You will now be my main factory here. A couple things that take a long time, like engines take a long time. I can go ahead and upgrade that. Eventually, I'll upgrade everything. But you, by the way, are fluid wagons. Are you? There you are. Fluid wagon. So that's working. Yep, there we go. Okay. And why did you stop? Are you running out? Are you out of something? Oh, you're already filled up. Let's do 2 rows. Or 2 blocks, whatever. Let's do 40 of them. Cool. There we go. The factory continues to grow. Appreciate you guys being here, taking time to watch the video. The next one, we will definitely go put down the pump jacks on top of the oil. And we might even be able to, I think the stuff is going to be finished to the point where we can actually run our first train out there, or at least lay down the track. Yeah, don't let me get ahead of myself. I'll do the oil. I'll harvest the oil, and then I'll go over and then I'll put up the chemical factory, and hopefully if I do that in enough time, I'll run a train between those 2 places. Otherwise that'll be in the episode after that. At any rate, thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do all the things that you're supposed to on YouTube, that helped me out. Thanks a bunch, and I'll see you in the next episode.